So one way we saw we can be able to create views, by the way, just a quick recap, is we can be able to get our view, we drag it from this point here, and then we place it there. So you can see there we go. We have our new text view just below the last view that was available. And so if I come back to my code, I can see that I have a new view here with an automatically generated ID text view. And so it has the text view. So another way you can be able to create these views is by writing the code. So if I type here, I say I want to create a text view. I'll come here, and then you remember what we said yesterday is that we have the layout width. So if I can wait for it to suggest, I can see that you see here in brackets as it's suggesting, it says this is a required attribute for you to have this view. So I'll just click enter there. So we have two options here for the values of layout width, and it is actually the same for layout height. What do these mean? So wrap content tells the text view, if I'll select that, it will tell the text view to wrap a width based on the text or the size of the contents of that view. Does that make sense for everyone? Whereas for match parent, the other value that we saw, will tell the view to match the width of the parent layout or parent view. So in this case, our parent view is the linear layout. Maybe for those who weren't around yesterday, do understand that also this linear layout is a view. So we're telling it, if we say match parent, we're telling it to match, the width should match the entire size of the parent view. And so you can see, if we come here in the text view, you can actually see here in our design that its width from this side to this side, that is matching the size of the parent. In other words, it's within its parent view. But let's change that back to wrap content. And so you can see that the width will change to the size of the contents. Just that right now it's not able to show, but let's proceed in front and you'll be able to see that reflect. So let me just continue and say Android layout height. We're also going to call it wrap content. And then I can give it text, any text. So I just type here text. Oh, it has also brought it. I'll press enter, and so I can type in any text that I wish to. Though I did mention yesterday that the recommended way, or what we usually do, is we bring string information in our XML files using what is called a string, the strings file. If I can pretty quickly show it to you, it's under here in values. So there is this file, it's called strings.xml, and this file is where we store our string values. So if I can maybe copy this and paste it here, I'll just change the name to maybe our text view, let me call it text view 3. I can give it whatever I want. Maybe this is a text view. So let me come back here. And so using this, I can be able to say at string, then / I'll say text view 3. And so you can see it here, it's showing us the text that is stored, that is for this text view 3 as we have show as we have told it to show. So allow me just close this. So I close this by just putting a forward slash and completes it for me. And so there we have been able to create a text view. Anyone have any questions before I proceed? Any questions? Okay, please. So we have been able to create this text view by just writing our code, and maybe coming back here in our split view, you can actually see that this is wrapping this view based its width and height is based on the contents that it has. Compared to before, even actually you can see the view that we created automatically. That is as by through using our design and drag and drop editor. You can see here in our design view that it has a layout width of match parent, and so you can see it's stretching to match the size of the parent view, which is our linear layout. So let me delete these views. I can just come here and delete here. Also, another way you can delete a view, by the way, is if I come here and click delete in that is in my design view, you can see that here in my text editor it has actually gone. Just again, I would want to maybe mention briefly, when you create a new project, you will have the main activity class file, that is the main activity.java, as well as the activity underscore main XML file. So this one is for UI and this one is for your code. So this is basically the functionality that you use to manipulate things in your design or in your UI. Yes, I trust we have been able to understand that. So let me close this. I trust you have been able to understand that as well.